Hi, welcome to Ray Reels. After the morning yoga session at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., I decided to visit the Red Bluff Beach. Good morning. Today is the second day in Kalbarri. I'm going to go down the Red Bluff Beach, which is just in front of our accommodation. You can see it out there. The red rocks here are actually red sandstones. This sandstone is red in color due to the inclusion of iron oxide, that is the hematite. The hematite crystals absorb all light colors except red, which they reflect, giving the sandstones their red color. After seeing the spectacular sandstones, I was curious and did a bit of research and found that the Gouda sandstone is a geological formation deposited during the Silurian or Ordovician periods between 4 and 500 million years ago, and is now exposed on the west coast of Australia in river and coastal gorges near the tourist town of Kalbarri. It was absolutely amazing to walk around these rocks, observing how they are naturally created and beehive-like structures naturally formed on the surface, and how shiny these rocks were. It was for me almost like an alien surface, like being in a different planet altogether. This is a great place for a photo shoot. So I took a few pictures there. But of course, if professionals take a photo shoot here, they have to use a better model than me. I was reminded of movies like McKenna's Gold. I pretended I'm looking for some treasure and walked into the nooks and corners of those rocks. It is just stunning there. It is hard to believe that all these rock formations were under the ocean centuries ago. I loved walking among these rocks and could have spent a whole day here. I felt that the rocks were watching me, that they had life, as though our ancestors were watching us from the rock. While the left side of the Red Bluff Beach is made of these huge red rocks, the right side of the beach is a proper sandy beach. At low tide, there were people swimming in the ocean and also fishing. As I walked further north on the beach, there were interesting rock formations and also rock pools on the beach. There were seashells embedded in the rock, showing that all these rocks and area was under the ocean years ago. It did not look like anything I've seen before. If you keep walking north, you can walk all the way to Chinaman's Beach, further north. Next, I decided to attempt the Beach to Bluff Trail, which is called Gaba Gaba Yina in the Nanda language. Nanda people are the traditional owners of the area. In that, Gaba Gaba means bluff and Yina means trail. At the end of the trail, there is the Red Bluff Lookout, which you can see from this point far away. But I decided that it would be spectacular when we reach there. The trail was not too long and relatively easy, and we reached the lookout very soon. But it was very windy once we reached the lookout. Red Bluff, or Rude Hooge as early Dutch explorers knew it, translates into red high, referring to the prominent stature and color of the landmark on which we stood. Red Bluff was used by early Dutch explorers as a prominent navigational landmark. It is known that the first Europeans to live in Australia landed in this area and lived in the Vitakara Creek site. This area is also known for the Batavia shipwreck. So these Cliffs are also known as cliffs of beauty and tragedy. It was time to go back down the trail back to the Red Bluff Beach. Hope you liked this video as much as I loved Red Bluff Beach. For more such videos, consider subscribing. Until next time, it's bye from Manaja.